Seconds ago, Turaga Vakama of Takoro revealed a shocking secret to the 7 assembled Toa.
You were not the first Toa.
It was not the best news the Toa had heard all day.
What?
What are you talking about?
Turaga, explain yourself!
Then hear my tale. In the time before time, those you know as Turaga were simple Matoran, living on an island city called Metru Nui. Yes, my friends. That same island the Toa of Light rediscovered after Makuta's defeat. Here, thousands of Matoran worked and played and lived their lives. And we were among them. None of us could have predicted how soon things would change, or all the great and terrible things that change would bring. The 6 of us traveled to the great temple in Toa Metru and answered to a mysterious summons. We went there as Matoran. We came out as far, far more. At first, none of us could believe what had happened. One moment we were Matoran, the next, we were gifted with the power of Toa.
Since when are Matoran just zapped into Toa?
When uncertain times lie ahead.
The Toa stones we brought here, that was what did it. It must be.
But why? And why us?
Who cares why? We are Toa heroes now!
Only I could not share in the celebration, for I was having a vision of darkness.
Metru Nui, the whole city will fall. The great discs can save it.
What is it, Vakama? What's wrong?
I had a vision. I saw Metru Nui in ruins, and then restored, through the power of the 6 great discs. Nokama, we need to find those discs.
You've been spending too much time in front of your boards, Fire Spitter. Sure, everyone knows the legend of the Great Disc. 6 powerful Kanoka discs, 1 in each Metru. But that might be all it is. A legend.
Perhaps. But can we afford to take that chance? This is our destiny. It's why we were made Toa.
Oniwa did not trust in my visions, but we all knew the city was in great danger. For weeks, more Buzak vines had appeared as if from nowhere, leaving a trail of destruction. Worse, Matoran sent to stop the Mobuzak had vanished, never to be seen again. In my vision, I had seen 6 Matoran, each of whom knew the secret of where a great disc could be found. Each was in dire danger, and one of them planned to betray all of Metru Nui. But which one? Tahuti, the archivist. Eri, the messenger. Visola, the student. Nuhrii, the crafter. Akmo, the carver. Orkam, the driver. Armed with these names, we knew Toa Metru set out to find the Matoran. We thought the job would be an easy one. We were wrong.
Look out! Molten Protodermis! Run! Protodermis melts everything in its path!
Toa Vakama, look up there!
More Buzak!
I knew we only had one chance.
This has to work, or nothing in Toa Metru will be left standing.
I knew the vine would try to stop it, but this disc was made in Metru. It had the power to dodge obstacles, and enough freeze power to stop even a Mobuzak plant.
That was incredible! How do you know it would work?
I didn't. I took a chance. Now tell me, what was a Mobuzak vine doing this far inside the Metru? And why were the vats moving slowly enough to be grabbed?
I don't know about the vines, but some four-legged creature sabotaged the vat controls.
And just when I'm coming here to find Nuhrii and learn about the Great Disc. Coincidence?
But it was no coincidence. Someone did not want us to find the Matoran or the Great Discs. Mata found himself trapped and out of control in a Metru chute. Nokama was forced to swim for her life to escape a squad of Vahki. When Nua found himself stalked by Rakshi through a sub-basement of the Onu Metru archives, Nuju was forced to rely on his untested ice power and his crystal spikes to save himself from a crashing end. And Oniwa discovered that even a permanent Metru statue could become a dangerous trap. Meanwhile, I had found Nuhrii in a long-abandoned part of Toa Metru, half buried in rubble.
Help!
Hang on, Nuhrii! If I don't move the blocks right, the whole place might come down. Easy. You're safe now. What happened?
I got a note telling me if I came here and shared the location of the Great Disc, I would learn the secret to making an incredible mask of power. But when I got here, there was no one around. Then the Morbuzak brought the ceiling down on me. If you hadn't found me...
Someone doesn't want that great disc found. I don't know why, but...
No!
Can't pull free! Nuhrii and I are both finished unless...
To angle this just right. Got it!
The Kanoka enlarging disc did its work well.
It's too big to hold me now! Nuhrii, we have to go before it gets used to its new size! Run! Come on! We're going to the Great Temple. The other Toa Metru need to hear about this.
Others? There are more?
The Morbuzak is spreading fast. Entire sections of the city have been abandoned.
The 6 Matoran can guide us to the Great Discs, but I am still convinced one of them plans to betray us. We have to be on our guard.
I still think all that heat melted your brains, Fire Spitter, but if one of those Matoran does plan to steal the disc, I'll stop him.
History says there's safety in numbers. Let's split into 3 teams to find the Great Discs.
Always living in the past, Wanua, but it would make it easier to keep an eye on the Matoran.
Good thought plan. Of course, you got that idea from me.
Each of them claims he or she was lured into a trap, but I am sure one of them is lying.
But why? Why would anyone want to stop us from ending the Morbuzak threat?
Perhaps there's far more to the Morbuzak than we know, Nakama. And we'd better find out what it is fast if we want Metru Nui to survive.
I could not know how truly I spoke. Nor could I have ever imagined the monstrous thing that lurked in the heart of Toa Metru's great furnace. The king root of the Morbuzak.
Others have hurt us, struck at us, but they cannot stop us. We will slip through the cracks and then vanish like the ghosts. The Matoran will be driven to the center of the city as we have been commanded. Then Metru Nui will belong to the Morbuzak.
And just when I'm coming here to find Nuhrii and learn about the Great Disc. Coincidence? I think not.